Okay, this is going to be 5 reasons that being in a lesbian relationship is not always as easy as straight ones. My take, my opinion. Yeah. So number 1, there's 2 women living in the house together. That's number 1. That's the first one. Which I could go ahead and break this down into sections because we know that we got 2 women. We got 2 sets of things. Okay, during the month, so you always are buying feminine hygiene products. Like it doesn't even matter. Like you go to the store and you're like, oh, do you need anything? You're like, no, except everything because I'm not going to remember later. Or you're like, no, not even at all, except for tomorrow when you're making the emergency runs to the gas station. So that's like a section on the 2 women part there. Number 2 kind of falls into the first one, razors. Shaving razors, like I don't know if the last person used one to like mow the lawn with or maybe a weed whacker, but you always, like you just buy one. You just buy a razor and then it's like the next day you're like, I just ripped off all my skin. Did you use this to like shave your head or what? And you're like, no, maybe just get a new razor. I'm like, we've gone through 5 yesterday. Okay, so that was number 2. Which, okay, another little section of that one. Whose hair is in the drain? Whose hair is, I mean, do we suddenly like get Bear Grylls up in here and suddenly he's showering? Because I feel like a man showered in there and no, just 2 women. I feel like I should stop there. Okay, number 3. We're at number 3. Here we go. Picking a place to eat. We're going to go out to dinner tonight. And you know what, hon? What would you like to eat? Same as a straight relationship, the woman never knows. But if you choose incorrectly, then all hell breaks loose. But now you've got 2 women. You got 2 women. So they're like, what do you want to eat? And you're like, oh, no, I don't care. What do you want? And you're like, no, seriously, I don't care. You pick something. And they're like, no. And then before you know it, you've spent 3 hours trying to figure out. And then you end up ordering a pizza. And neither one of you are happy with that decision. Because you're women. Okay, now we're at number 4. Clothing. Here we go with clothing. I realize in straight relationships, the woman will steal her husband's clothing or her boyfriend's clothing and will wear them, sweatshirts, jackets, occasionally their pants. They're like, oh, I love wearing your big t-shirts, yay. But with women, you're like, did you take my pants? Because we both wear roughly the same size, and that's my shirt. And are you wearing my socks? I don't get right back to the sock thing. We're back to the sock thing. I don't understand what the clothing thing is, but literally hats, bras, t-shirts, sweatshirts, doesn't matter. Like you walk out of the house, you're like both wearing the same thing. And here we are because we share even if you don't want to. Which brings us to number 5. We're going to stop at 5. We're just going to stop at 5. Getting ready for work in the morning. You know what? Getting ready just getting ready. Like you both need showers, I'm assuming most of the time, unless you're like, you know what, screw it, today's the day, I'm going without a shower, because I don't care, because it's been a week and a half, because I'm sure you all care to know that. So you're showering, then you have to wait for the other person to get out of the way. You're like, maybe I gotta blow dry my hair, I gotta brush my hair, I gotta brush my teeth, I gotta put on deodorant, God help y'all if you ended up using the razor, okay, whilst you were in the shower, because that doesn't leave for the night, but you end up fighting for time. You're like, I allotted myself an hour to get ready for work, and nevertheless, you end the morning off with both of you sprinting through the house, wondering why you can't find anything, wearing each other's clothes, and still trying to get ready, and you walk out the door without brushing your teeth. And I'm done.